Bienvenidos al curso de Inglés 1. Welcome to English 1. Welcome to this second week. In this second week, we are going to pay attention on topics about possessive pronouns, the use of a and, this, that, these, and those, and count and uncountable nouns. So pay attention and welcome to this class. Thank you so much. Now we are going to pay attention to the first presentation. The first presentation it's about possessive pronouns. Last class we learned about pronouns, alright, the importance of them, and also we talked about possessive adjectives. I'm talking about my, your, his, her, its, your, heart, and theirs. So today we are discussing about possessive pronouns, and so here let's discuss about this. Here we have two examples. This is my bed. Yours. So here on the first chart we see in color green the possessive adjective my, and for the other hand we can see the red one, yours, that this is the possessive pronouns. Yeah, my. And for the other hand, about possessive pronouns, it's going to be mine. This is the pronunciation. First one is my, and the another one is mine. Okay? As you can see right here, my bed. As I told you before, yes, do not forget that a possessive adjective is never alone. Nunca está solo. Okay? It's always with a noun, siempre está acompañado de un sustantivo. But for the other hand, just you verify and see that yours, it's alone. Yours, it's alone. Yours está solo. Entonces la conclusión es que el possessive pronoun, it's always alone. Siempre está solo. Okay, like us. Alright, so let's continue. My, mine, your, yours. Okay, this is like first and second person, primera y segunda persona. His. For example, this is his book. Ese libro, este es el libro de él. Pero si solo quiere decir que ese es su libro, this book is his. Alright, do not forget it. Entonces nos damos cuenta que frecuentemente este possessive pronoun va a terminar en una oración, pero siempre va a estar solo. Puede estar en el medio o al final de la oración. Alright, let's continue. Her name is Maria. Hers, possessive pronoun, hers. Okay, this is my book. No, this book is hers. Este es mi libro, no, este es el libro de ella. It's. The possessive pronoun, no one. It doesn't have a possessive pronoun. Okay, so let's continue with our. Our, it's gonna be ours. For example, this is my house, okay, and this house I live with my father, sister, mother, alright, so this house is ours. This house is ours. Esa casa es nuestra. This classroom is ours. Esta clase es nuestra, okay. Yours, the same thing as we saw before. And finally, their, that's gonna be theirs. Okay, for example, this book, alright, this university is ours. Okay, es nuestra. But the other one, the other university, is theirs. pertenece a ellos, es de ellos. Okay, so let's see here some examples. Here we use possessive adjectives before a noun. True or false? Okay, let's see. True. Usamos adjetivos posesivos antes de un sustantivo. We use possessive pronouns before a noun. False, false. Usamos el adjetivo pronombre posesivo, usamos el pronombre posesivo antes de un sustantivo. False, imposible. It's always alone. We use possessive pronouns to replace a possessive adjective and a noun. True or false? True. That's correct. Nosotros usamos el pronombre posesivo para reemplazar a un adjetivo posesivo y a un sustantivo para ya no mencionarlos nuevamente. Here says, okay, as you can see, this is my book, that's yours. Yes. Okay, let's listen.
This cell phone is mine. Jane's bag is pink. This isn't hers.
Correct. Now it's time to practice to see how much do you understand. I'm sorry for that. Here says complete the sentences with the correct possessive pronouns. This is Carrie's coat. This coat isn't hers. And here we see her coat. So we have a keyword there. Tenemos una palabra clave que nos va a ayudar. This is your CD. Your CD. What is the possessive pronoun that we are gonna use? It's yours. That's very good. So try to complete. Okay, I will give you exactly 1 minute, alright, and a half to write your responses. Okay, so later I will show you the answers, just verify that you are right. Okay, 1 minuto y medio para completar, luego les diré pues las respuestas correctas y verificar que ustedes están bien. That hat is my or mine? Mine, yes, because we are seeing my hat. These musical instruments are Frank and Paul's. So they are theirs. Your bike looks like, yeah, mine. Do not forget to practice the pronunciation during the video. Entonces practicar la pronunciación con el video. This is our bag. I'm sorry, this is our dog. It's ours. Very nice. Whose dictionary is this? Emma's. It's, what's the answer? It's hers. Yeah. This is Tom's guitar. A guitar. It isn't his. Correct. Good. Oh, sorry for that. Here says write sentences with the correct possessive pronouns. My cell phone isn't pink. That's not be my cell phone, so it isn't mine. So, what can you tell me about number 1? So for example, this is affirmative. Here says these books. Okay, B, your books. We know B is and are. Suppose these books are yours. Yes, these books are yours. Okay, what about number 2? Follow the same sequence from number 1. Sigue la misma rutina de la número 1. That game console, singular, no? Is his game console. So what's the answer? Correct, very good. That game console is his. Thank you so much. Next, is this Karen and Tim's dog? Yes, it is. What do you think? Theirs. Yes, it's theirs. Yes, de ellos. Okay, because we are talking about Karen and Tim. Your yard is big. Our yard. Okay. Ours is small. Ours is small. Julie's bike, it's blue. That isn't hers. That's very nice. Thank you so much for your participation. Now let's continue with the use of a and and. Okay, so let's start. My name's Lucia. That's a nice name. Here we're verifying how we have to use a and during a sentence. Okay, another example here. It's an eraser. It's a pen. So what is the final conclusion that you can get watching out these examples right here? The final idea is this. And we use for singular nouns, but the most important is that right after we have to use a noun in singular, but the first word must sound with a consonant one. And when you're using and after a noun in singular, do not forget that the first word, the pronunciation must be with vowel, okay? No se olviden que cuando usamos el a y el an es para singular, y después de la la palabra o el sustantivo que va a estar adelante, o perdón, después, debe tener un sonido consonante. Pen. Yeah. And for the other hand, por el otro lado, and es procedido de un sonido vocal del sustantivo en singular. Eraser, and elephant, and elephant, and elephant. Book, a book. Laptop, a laptop. Orange, and orange. So we use and before a vowel sound and before other sounds. Usamos el an antes de un sonido vocal y el a antes de otro sonido que no sea pues vocal. Obviamente sería pues consonante. So please be careful here on the left to the following instructions. When you, it's pronounced you at the beginning of a word, we must use a, not and. For example, university. You see, the spelling is u, as you said this in Spanish, but pronunciation is you. So the most important here is the pronunciation. That's why it says a university, and the second one is the same. The spelling is with H, but the sound is our, so the sound is in vowel. So we must use and our. Okay, a university and our. Lo más importante es enfocarse en el sonido. Como hemos visto y han evidenciado, universidad, el spelling, la escritura está con U, con vocal, pero la pronunciación es you. Igual pasa con la H, ¿no? pero la pronunciación es our. So pay attention to the pronunciation. Presta atención a la pronunciación, ¿de acuerdo?
It's an orange bag. It's a cell phone.
Very nice, congratulations. So it's time to practice. Tokyo is a city in Japan. Jake is, I need your participation. Jake is an intelligent boy. Her dad is, yeah, correct, a teacher at my school. It's, yes, it's an awesome cell phone. Felix is a cool name. It's an orange backpack. It's, what's your idea? Yes, a soccer game. Very nice. Here I have more exercises for you. Number 1, a hand. 2, yes, a ruler. 3, I want to listen to you. Quiero escucharlos. Vamos a suponer que estamos en vivo. Come on. Yes, a fish. Yeah. 4, an ear. Yes. And 5, a mouse. A mouse. Very nice. Thank you so much. Now here we continue with this, that, these, and those. So let's learn about them. In singular and in plural we have to use all of them, but in singular we have two important demonstrative adjectives that we must pay attention on it. Okay, I will try to use this. For example, here, this and that, this and that in singular, but in plural, these and those. Okay, so what is the difference? Okay, when we're talking about singular, of course, most of the time we are going to use is, and in plural, of course, are. But in that situation, the difference between this and that is the following example. Let's see, pay attention. This is my book. That is my dog. According to the picture and sentences, do you have a final conclusion? Done, yeah? Yes? El this se usa, or I'm going to say this first in English. This, most of the time we use for near, okay, near situations. And here, it's far. When the noun that you are talking to is far, you have to use that. When the noun you are talking to is really near, you must use this. Si el sustantivo que te está refiriendo está muy lejos, pues tienes que usar that. Y si está cerca, this. Obviamente en singular. And here is opposite, right? These are my books. Those are my dogs. You see? When the noun that you are talking to in plural, it's very near from you, you have to say these. But when the nouns that you are talking to are really far, you must use those. Si el sustantivo que estás hablando en plural está cerca tuyo, debes de decir these. Pero si los sustantivos que estás hablando están muy lejos, en distancia, pues tienes que decir those. And now I think it's very easy to understand. Right? Thank you. So, how can I do this? So just give me a moment. Okay, goodbye. Thank you, Mr. Liesel. This, and these are things that are near. And that and those are for things that they are far. This y these son para sustantivos, cosas que están cerca. Y that and those para sustantivos que están lejos. Do not forget it. Okay, so let's listen.
This is your cell phone. These are my books.
Thank you so much. Now let's verify and let's see the exercises. Please, 1 minute, very fast to give me the answers. In a piece of paper, write your answers, practice your pronunciation, and we are ready. I'm gonna start. But you can just put it here, pause, and just wait 1 or 2 minutes just to verify your answers. Okay, so I start here. What's the answer? Near. These are my parents. That is my dog. This is my house. Those are my DVDs. That is my brother. These are my games consoles. That is an awesome cell phone. Very nice. So we're going to continue with the exercises, and here we must complete some sentences, okay, using this, that, these, and those, considering the pictures right here. For example, this is my friend, number 1. Do not forget, with singular, with this and that, we must use is. For these and those, are. So what is the number 1? Are those girls in my class? Are those girls in my class? Now I think you have a clear idea about it. Now can you tell me the answer of number 2? What is the answer in number 2? This is near or far? Yes, correct. It is near. This is my cell phone. This is my cell phone. What about number 3? Yes, very good. This is my bike. This is my bag. Mrs. Jones. Number 4. Mrs. Jones. How is Mrs. Jones from these guys right here? It's far, right? So it will be that. That is Mrs. Jones. Number 5. This is our dog. Correct. Yes, correct. Congratulations and thank you so much for your participation. Let's continue here with the last topic that we're seeing about count and non-count nouns. Okay, so just to pay attention here with countable and uncountable nouns. For countable nouns it's very easy because most of the time we have 2 positions, singular and plural nouns. Para sustantivos contables es muy fácil deducir si es contable o no, porque un sustantivo contable tiene un sustantivo singular y a la vez tiene un plural. Es decir, si hablamos de ex, que es plural, entonces el plural es ex y en singular es ec. Entonces nos damos cuenta que en countable nouns, voy a subir un poco más de español aquí porque es un tema un poco tal vez difícil de entender a lo mejor. El sustantivo que tiene plural obviamente va a tener singular y eso lo caracteriza y lo hace sustantivo contable, ¿de acuerdo? Porque se puede contar. Recordemos que en plural hay sustantivos que parecen singular pero son plural, que son los sustantivos irregulares. Los irregular plural nouns. For example, man, men, woman, women, child, children, person, people, tooth, teeth, foot, feet. So be careful about it. Okay, so I will give you some examples. A tomato, 2 tomatoes. An egg, 2 eggs. Se caracterizan en singular porque el sustantivo singular siempre va a estar